Yeah. Good looking out there. Yeah. Ha, it's Flav, you heard? It's Flav. Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah. Ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
You're gonna start it like that. You really? All right, we here.
Yo,
we back. We another episode. As y'all can see, I'm in a different setting. I'm not even home. First of all, a disclaimer: if y'all hear random barks, if the camera is knocking and shaking, this nigga has two big ass dogs. Roxy is not so much the problem. Man, it's the Rottweiler.
It's the 120-pound Rottweiler.
And he's huge, and we trying to do this, but I don't like for him to put them away because this is their space. Yeah. So if y'all hear click-clacking and barking and, you know what I mean, just random stuff, they might even get on the couch and be behind us.
It's just the dogs.
It's just the dogs, but I wanted this episode to be authentic. Like all of my episodes, I just don't have animals.
Hey.
But if I did, they would be probably in my episode as well.
Yes.
But these are my
fur babies?
My god fur babies. Yeah. So this is their environment. I'm not putting them up. Y'all just got to deal with it. Y'all probably won't be able to hear it over the music anyways. But anyways, we are watching the Ravens Steelers game. I am a Ravens fan, as you guys know.
I am a Steelers fan.
So if we get a little sidetracked and start screaming and stuff, that's because the game is on.
Yes.
But we back in this building. You heard me?
Back, yo.
This is Trenton's Tavern. Welcome back to the show. This is episode.
So can I get a drink?
Hold on. Let me introduce and do what I do.
Oh, my bad.
This is episode 16. We're gonna call this
16?
Yeah, 16 already.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving, but we here.
About,
so this is episode 16. We're gonna call this joint open book because that's what he said when I asked him did he want to do it. He was like, yo, you know I'm an open book, so let's get it popping. So that's what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this open book. You want a drink?
Yeah, I want a drink.
Get your drink. Get your drink on. We're going to cheers right now. This is not cheers yet, but we're going to cheers to this. You heard? So, like I said, y'all already know how I get busy. Y'all know what I do. I don't care where I'm at. I got to set the mood.
Hey, I ain't mad.
You know what I mean?
Again, I got two dogs, so my house needs to smell good.
Yeah, we got it. So, let's do this real quick. Let's set the mood. And in the meantime, you already know what it is. Yo, listen, I got until Wednesday to get 200 subscribers. I'm at 195. I only need 5 more to meet my quota.
Y'all. Spread it around. Hit the share button.
Hit the like button.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like share it.
Tell your friends. Tell your grandmama. Tell your
everybody.
granddaddy.
Tell everybody. I have 195 the last time I looked before this. So thank y'all for all of the support. Thank y'all for reposting. Shout out to Janine for the last episode. I know she's gonna post it on her Facebook and all of that stuff. You already know. So yeah, we here. This is episode 16. You want to give another disclaimer because I think we're gonna be talking about some relationship stuff. It's not nothing personal for me, but he said he was open for it, so I think we're gonna do it. Like, no disclaimer. You don't got nothing to say.
Yo, if you hear something that you don't like and you know me, contact me directly. Because I'm just gonna keep it real, flat out.
Let's keep it a bean.
Period, point blank. I'm gonna keep it real. I know he gonna keep it real.
This is my show.
So it is your show.
This is what I do.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been waiting to do an episode like this.
This episode has been anticipated by me and him. We've been talking about it since me and Uzziel was doing the identical opinion. We wanted to get him on then too as well, but
for a long time. Though.
So now it's my show. I came over to just chill with my mans because I haven't been over here in a minute. The only person we're missing is my godson. I think he with his mom's chilling right now, right?
He's with mom's.
Yeah, he's with mom's chilling. So I did buy him a gift though. And I can't wait till he comes over here and open it tomorrow because he's gonna wreak havoc when he opens it. My man.
Thank you.
Yeah, but anyways.
For those of you who don't know me, because you ain't even introduced me.
But that's part of the episode.
Is it? Oh,
I got you.
Am I jumping ahead?
You jumping ahead. Let me do what I do.
You know what? I'm going to sit back.
Let me do what I do.
I'm going to sit back.
I got you. Don't worry about that. So, in the sense of us watching the football game, we just relaxing. Y'all know I do my segment where we do cheers and send y'all off, which we're gonna do that too. But in the meantime, me and Robbie had already been kicking back. He ordered some pizza. We drinking beer. We just relaxing. We kicking it. We on some gross stuff today.
Old school style.
Yeah, this is how we used to get down. This is what we doing. But I wanted y'all to get to know him and get a little personal, not too much, you know what I mean? Just give y'all a little something, because this is my best friend. This was my very first best friend when I moved from New York. And the crazy thing is, before we get into that story as how we became best friends, again, I just want to say thank you for everything, but we're going to jump right into it.
Thank you.
This is of the day. This is called Open Book, and we're about to get into
book,
it.
Yo.
So here we go. When I first moved here from New York, I started working at the skating rink. And
Rink 1, holla at your boy.
Rink 1 family was good. You already know, for life, right?
Yeah.
So I started working at the rink, and we used to have teen night and all of that stuff. But when I met Robbie, this nigga was trying to tell me what to do. But he wasn't my manager, though. He was not my manager.
I was not his boss.
He wasn't nothing. He wasn't nothing. He was just there. And he was trying to tell me what to do. And me coming from New York, I'm like, who is this square ass nigga? Like, this nigga not about to tell me what to do, and you was thinking what?
I was like, yo, who's this thug? Like, yo, dude, I don't care who you are. Nigga, we got rules and regulations.
Facts. And I didn't want to go with it, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm like, nigga, you ain't my manager. But what happened is we was at a teen night one Saturday night, and like some fights broke out, and somehow me and Robbie ended up back to back, like
yo.
About to fight mad kids,
yes.
Right? So when I bumped into him back to, it was like some movie stuff.
I mean, it legit. It was like,
and I'm like, oh, this nigga got my back.
Yeah.
From that day forward,
man,
me and him have never been nothing short of best friends, and that's the honest to God truth.
Batman and Robin right here, yo,
for life. So, we was in high school when that happened. Middle school, maybe?
No, that's high school.
High school,
like junior
okay.
year?
So we was in high school, and he used to take like ROTC and all this other stuff, and one of his dreams was to become a cop. So I wrote down 6 questions. I got 6 questions I'm gonna ask him. But before I get into that, I want him to introduce himself so y'all can get to know him. Tell him a little bit about yourself.
Yo, what's up to all of y'all out there in YouTube land? I am Robbie, also known as the one and only DJ Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I gave him that name.
He gave me that name.
I gave him Hop.
He gave me Hop, yo.
Because if y'all don't know, we used to skate together as well.
Yes.
He's mad nice on the skates. He actually taught me how to skate.
I appreciate that.
And how he got the name Hop is we was skating together in our little line one day, and he just did some bizarre move.
Yo, like a bunny rabbit.
Seriously.
I just started hopping across.
He hopped from one side of the ring to the next, and I was like, all right, bet. Your name is Hop for the rest of your life.
It's stuck.
His name DJ Hop. Everybody call him Hop now.
What's good? How y'all feel?
That's who he is.
So, man, like, where do I even want to start with this? Like,
wherever.
Yeah, used to work at the rink,
mm-hmm.
DJ there, still do. I'm almost 18 years in. Almost 18 years in. Just at the skating rink.
That's about right, too.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Well, after the rink, I took a drastic career change.
Mm-hmm.
Drastic. I took the police test, got on.
And that was the thing, like, since I've known him, he was trying to become a police officer.
Yo, you know what's even crazier though? This past Thursday
was how many years?
8.
8 years.
8 years.
That's crazy. We've been best friends for 15, and 8 of them you've been a cop.
8 of them.
That's crazy.
I
didn't know it was that much.
Yeah.
But that's what's up.
Yeah, I've been the police.
So he's been the police for he's been the police for 8 years, and he's one of the reasons why I say, even with everything going on in America and people naming cops bad, I can't really say that every cop in the world is bad, because my best friend is one, and I know him as a person, I know him as a cop. I think at one point in time you got in trouble for like being too nice as a cop and letting people off.
A
little bit of something like that. We can't talk too much about stuff for, you know what I mean, like legal reasons and stuff like that, but he's a nice cop. Like, I know him as a person, you know what I mean? He'll give you the shirt off of his back if you're that close to him. I know because he's done it for me. Not personally his shirt, but his last little bit. If he has $4 and I'm hungry, I'm getting 2 of them. It's easy. It's just
for sure.
as simple as that.
Wait. You remember the poor man's eating fund?
Word. The poor man. We can't get into all of that though, because
that's another episode.
That's a lifetime.
That's
story.
another episode right
Since
there.
we mentioned it, the poor man's eating fun is he had a Cavalier with some rims on it and some beat.
Wait. It was a '96 2-door Cavalier, tan in color. I had 18-inch black wheels,
The black rims on it.
black rims.
Yep.
I had 212s in the trunk. Yo, we used to ride around the whole city in that.
Dang
But wait.
Picking up chicks and everything. That's crazy.
Yo, long story short, we used to, whenever we go out to eat or we go to the store or whatever, we take our change and we put it in the ashtray.
Yeah, we call it the poor man's.
We called it the poor man's eating.
So when we got hungry throughout the
Listen,
week,
sometimes it might be $6 in there. Other times it might be $30 in there. That's how we ate though. That's what we ate off of.
throughout the week, because we used to work all types
Crazy
of ridiculous
hours,
hours at the rink. So
Listen,
when
on Saturdays alone at the rink, we was there from 9 in the morning to midnight.
Oh, that's a fact. And then we would go to the club.
And then we would go to the club.
Sicko, man. We've been through some stuff. But that was the poor man's eating fun. So we used to take that and go load up at McDonald's and
Hey, wait a minute.
White Castle.
How many Crave cases did we buy at White Castle?
Crave cases, man. I think that's why my digestive system is done right now as we speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me get a Crave case. I need 30 double cheeseburgers.
And let me tell you something. This little nigga is little, but he'll eat anybody I know under the table.
Yo.
He was the first person I see to get
2 Chipotle burritos.
2 Chipotle burritos, eating them in one setting.
In one
and then say he was hungry
An
like an
hour
hour later. And he still eat like that today. I'm not joking. He'll eat anybody under the table. How much you weigh?
I'm like 145 right
145, mainly muscle. And he'll eat anybody under the table. I'm not joking to you. This nigga's greedy. He eats. He does
greedy.
that.
I'm not greedy. I'm hungry.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the
The
time.
dogs are being quiet.
They are.
They must know.
Well,
That's-
the bear's in the window. I know he
Roxy
is.
over there too.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They
That's crazy. But, all right. So, that's a little bit
meat
about
and
him.
potatoes, yo. Let's do this.
Word. That's a little bit about him. So, we're going to get into these questions because we're already 12 minutes in.
Yeah.
So, let's do
We're gonna
that.
talk about a little bit of cop life.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So, my first question to you is, what did it take to become a cop?
What did it take to become a cop? I had to take a civil service test, which was like a basic general knowledge kind of thing. And then after that, you know,
Did you have to study for that? Like, did they have a manual that came with that?
Not when I took it.
Okay, but
Now,
there's now one?
Now, for the department that I work for, they do study sessions to help you get ready for it, which is great, amazing. I think they did it when I took the test. I probably was just stubborn or stupid and
But you
didn't
passed
go.
it, so you
But
couldn't
I
have been that
did.
stupid,
I passed
so-
it. I passed it. But yeah, there's a civil service test, which is like it's multiple choice. You know, it's like basic knowledge and some other stuff, and then of course, you know, your physical fitness. You know, you can't be of course we all know they're out there, cops with muffin tops, those fat slobs who you look at and you be like, you couldn't catch me in a foot chase if I walked.
They wasn't like that when they got on, though.
No, not at all.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
They like that after they
got like
almost-
that over time.
Yeah, over time.
So the written test, the physical fitness, what else did I do? What else?
Oh, the polygraph?
The polygraph.
The polygraph.
The polygraph,
So
which
is
was,
that like a lie detector?
yes.
Okay. That's crazy that they even still have accurate ones of them.
Yo, son, listen, that lie detector is crazy accurate. Like, you can't fool it. You can't. It measures physiological stuff in the body. Yeah, I got deep there.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, I wonder how they even...
It measures.
Some people say it's breathing.
No, it's not
It's
just
more
breathing.
than
It's
breathing.
more than just, it measures like the minuscule changes within the body.
Okay.
Like the
That's tough.
smallest things that's what it measures.
That's tough cookies.
Oh, it's crazy.
Okay.
And then even after that, you know, I had to go through a psych evaluation. And then I mean, start to finish, from the time I took my written test to actually getting my acceptance letter to be was a full year.
It took a year to get on,
It was a full year.
but it paid off now.
Oh, it paid off. I mean, listen, after I got my acceptance letter, I actually, again, you know, I celebrated my 8-year anniversary this past Thursday, December 26th. My very first day of my academy class was December 26, 2011, the day after Christmas. Which my academy it's very like paramilitary, you know, it's kind of real strict. Completely worth it though.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I wouldn't change it for a thing. Nothing.
I've reaped some of the benefits of driving new cars and stuff because of it. I was driving new trucks,
new Rams,
Durangos. What's in the garage right now?
The Durango.
What year?
2019.
2019 Durango. I've been a
heated seats, heated steering wheel,
heated that loaded.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I think the best thing about him becoming a cop is like he can give me knowledge, but he's been the same person since day one.
Oh yeah.
Robbie has always been Robbie, so his thing is like, nigga, what's mine is yours. You know what I mean? If you need the truck, just let me know. You need to get in the house, just like I have the garage code. All I gotta do is call him like, Hop, I'm going to your crib. All right, just let the dogs out, whatever. Like if I need the truck, all right, just let me know when you need it. You know what I mean? We can swap cars, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the best thing about it. But he also gives me a lot of knowledge as to what's going on in the streets and how to deal with certain legal things. And
can I say that being a cop, my number one thing, especially when it comes to like being out there and being on patrol, is education.
Yo, no, that's a fact. But a lot of people don't know that though, because of the stigmatism of what cops are and what the media
if I
make
don't
them
have to arrest you, I'm not going to try to. I'm going to try to educate you, make you smarter so that you don't end up seeing my ugly mug again. That's my thing, yo.
Yeah. So, all right. Question number 2. What's the life of a cop consist of?
We talking day to day?
Yeah, just day to day. Like, just take us through one of your days when you work.
All right. Well, for starters, I'm third shift. I work 10p to 6a.
That's tough. That's a tough shift, man.
Oh, it's rough. So I tell you what, we'll start in the morning. I get off at 6 a.m. I'm normally home by 6:15 at the latest. It's about 7:30 when I attempt to go to sleep after I've let my dogs out and fed them and done all that stuff. I might get a few hours of sleep, maybe. That's maybe. Like if I got my son, then dad gets no sleep.
Because his son is my godson. No. I call him Monster. I've been calling him Monster since day one. Because even before he could walk, he was a little monster.
He was a terror.
Love him to death, but Xavier is a monster. Okay, he rules, he wrecks, he reigns.
Fat boy, what up?
Yeah, what up, Poppy?
Daddy loves you.
So I call him Monster, and if he has Monster, he ain't getting no sleep until Monster go to sleep.
Yeah.
So that's that.
But anyway, you know, I go throughout my day. I handle my business, you know, washing clothes, clean the house, take care of my dogs, whatever. And normally, let's say about 6 o'clock is when I kind of start getting into work mode. That's when I try to start getting my mind right, trying to eat, start getting my uniform ready, stuff like that. I normally get in the shower about 8:30, wash up, you know, gotta smell good when you at work.
Facts.
I leave the house
all the time.
Yeah, I leave the house about 9:30 because work starts at 10. I normally make it to work about 9:45. You know, I sit there, I go through roll call, you know, my coworkers, my supervisor. We talk about, you know, whatever happened the shift before, pertinent information, stuff like that. And then I jump in my cruiser and I'm out there patrolling, you know. I take calls for service. I'm pulling cars over, doing, you know, normal cop stuff. But there's nothing normal about it. Yeah. Not at all. There's nothing normal. Every day's different. That's why I love it. You know, I'm not sitting in a cubicle. I'm not, you know, pushing paper. Every day's different. You know, the runs are the same, but the situations are completely different from the next. So that's why I love it. And again, yeah, I do that for 8 hours a night, Joe. I deal with other people's problems. I come to the rescue.
And having to deal with your own problems.
And having to deal with my own problems.
Your own personals. You know what I mean? Which we didn't get into or we're not talking about. Roxy, stop trying to eat my hat. I don't know why you're doing that. But All right, so one of the more controversial questions is what I wanted to ask is how is it being a black cop? Like, what are some of the things that you deal with as a black cop? Because you know, America makes cops to be the bad guy, which again, what I say is there's bad everything. There's bad teachers, there's bad people, period. So yeah, what I say is there's bad everything. You know what I mean?
It's everywhere, man. You can't hide it. You can't avoid it. Listen, you could be bad at folding clothes if that was your job.
Yeah, for real. It's bad everything.
It is what it is, right?
Jobs,
it's all out there.
So how is it being a black cop in America?
Oh, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. It's very tough.
What's some of the things that you go through, like on a day-to-day basis, from dealing with black people?
Man, that's tough, bro. Cause I do it a lot.
I know.
I would say,
I know from the stories that you tell me.
whoa,
You know what I mean?
that he knows some stories.
Calling you Uncle Tom and like and the whole thing.
And listen, number one, that doesn't hurt. It doesn't.
Calling you a sellout.
That doesn't hurt.
All of that nonsense, though.
I don't care, because number one, we all pick jobs to do what? Make money, right?
Correct.
I'm pretty well off. I make a decent, but more than decent amount of money. I'm good. I don't care. No, I don't care. So you can call me what you want. You can talk about my mama, my grandmama. Hell, you can talk about him. It don't faze me. It don't. I'm here to do a job, collect my check, and go home.
But the thing is, when you're doing it, though, you're out there to try to resolve issues.
I am.
So that's my thing. Like,
So-
because of the defense mode, people automatically just like, you a sellout, blah blah blah. But
So okay, so one of the biggest things that I come up against is I show up on scene and people automatically assume that just because you black and I'm black, oh, he gonna be on my side. No,
because wrong is wrong.
I took an oath.
Yeah.
Right hand to God. I swore to uphold the law one way or another. That's what I do. When I show up, I don't go, oh, he's black, he's white, he's right, he's wrong. No.
Right.
I listen to you. I listen to you. I put the two together, make sense of it. You're wrong, he's right. Or opposite, either way. I mean, however it goes, I uphold the law, period. That's what I do. Guess what? It's not always gonna work in your favor. It's just not. It's the way of life.
Yeah. And yeah. And I think that, I mean, both could have, there could be situations where both parties was wrong too.
Oh yeah.
Both of y'all could have handled the situation.
And we come across that
You know
all
what I mean?
the time.
Like, I think that's possible.
A lot of the issues is nobody wants to be wrong.
Yeah.
Which a lot of us just
that's
have to
right.
learn I was wrong.
Yeah.
And accept it and just move on from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it just, you have to, you got to understand that when you're wrong and accept it.
Right.
I've had to learn to do that on my own, for real.
Yeah.
Even being a cop and in my own personal life. Like, I ain't gonna front. In my personal life, I've called him about some issues and been like, bro, what do you think? And he's flat out told me, Hop, you wrong.
Period, point blank.
And I've had to accept it.
It's just the way of the world.
You gotta
man.
accept it.
Yeah, it's the way of the world.
There's no way around it. When you wrong. Accept it, learn from it, and move on.
But the thing about it is not being wrong. The thing about it is accepting it and changing it.
Yes.
So you don't continue to make the same mistakes.
Exactly.
That's what I'm not a cop, but I can say that even with helping people out. Like, okay, you handled this the wrong way, but
Yes.
make sure next time
The
you
goal
don't handle this
is
the same
change
way.
behavior.
Exactly. That's the best apology in the world. I've
That's the
always
goal.
said it.
Change behavior.
Okay, cool. So I heard you say something about your right hand to God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another little thing that we, another.
Wait. Here's where that disclaimer comes in at, because it's about to get deep.
All right, another oath that you make in front of God is marriage.
Yeah.
So What's going on?
What's up, yo?
Wait, let's hear how you feel. Let's get a little bit personal. Let's hear how you feel about marriage.
How do I feel about marriage?
What's your thoughts on this thing called marriage? Let's get busy.
Marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It's forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in
That's a fact.
in divorce. It's my own personal opinion. That's just me. I believe you only do it one time. You're only supposed to do it one time.
Come on, man.
Marriage Marriage is a bond between two people, man, and it's supposed to be an unbreakable bond.
So do you believe in it?
Yes, wholeheartedly believe in marriage. I want to be married. I do. But, and I think this is getting into question 5 just a little bit.
No, don't get into question 5 yet.
No, not yet.
No, don't get into question 5 yet. Okay, so you do believe in it.
Yes.
It's forever. That. I didn't expect that deep ass answer from you. That's crazy. I didn't. Not about marriage. That is, okay.
Some of that we'll get into.
Yeah.
Question 5 is going to lead right into it.
All right. So the only reason I'm asking that is because right now, as of right now, when we're recording this, you are a single young black cop.
Yes.
You're not married yet. You know what I mean? And I wanted to know, like, how women kind of have, like, the gravitation towards you as a police officer. That's why I asked that, and that's like a half a question.
That's not on the paper.
No, it's not on the paper.
That's not on the paper.
It's not, but I wanted to ask, like, because I heard, and I'm only asking that because I heard women love men in the uniform. So I wanted to know personally, you know what I mean? Like, how does that play around?
So,
like,
again, I've been a cop 8 years. It's tough. It is. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Is that statement true? Like, they throw themselves at you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all I wanted to know.
I have had a few females, like, legit, officer. And it's rough, man. It's
all right, we moving on.
Wait, nah. Wait, just hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
I didn't know if you wanted
because
to.
this is an open book, right?
Oh, open book. Yeah.
So you want me to keep it G? I'm gonna keep it G.
Keep it a bean.
When that happens, though, I feel like females do it for different reasons.
Yeah, that's good because I was gonna ask you, do you feel like it's genuine, or do you think that they see money signs?
There's definitely different reasons behind it. Some
money
do
signs in their
Some
eyes.
do it for the finances.
A lot.
Some do it for the status. You know, I mean, what's better than saying,
I'm dating
the police. You can't do this because my boyfriend the police.
Oh, that's a fact. My nigga. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, there's a lot of different reasons behind it. And, you know, I can be honest. The issue therein lies with, quote unquote, me and us. As when that happens is how strong you can be. And if you can read through the BS there and go,
yeah,
why are you on my tail?
Yeah.
Are you after me because of my dollars?
Yeah.
Because you got status with me?
Yeah.
Or because you legit are like, oh, look at this person doing well, doing good.
Yeah.
Somebody who can take me to a different place in life.
Yeah. All right. I like it. We getting into the shit.
Come on, son. Open book. Son, I told you we gonna do this.
All right, so cool. So we know how you feel about marriage. That was a side question I just wanted to ask. Let's get into it now. So what's the reason that you're not married, my boy?
It's not my time yet. It's just not my time yet.
Meaning?
I want to be, but you know, some issues popped up in life that just prevented it. when that time is right, it'll be right. Period.
That's a fact.
I'll know it, she'll know it, and it'll happen.
That's a fact.
But there's been some issues preventing it, which it's not one of those things that you just dive head first into.
On both behalves of whoever you've been with.
Yeah, you don't just dive head first into it. You don't. That's something that
because it's forever.
Yeah,
so you can't just dive head first.
Yeah, it's
no,
forever,
that's a fact.
yo.
No, that's a fact.
When we say I do,
for the rest of your life.
what's the rest? Yo, till death do us part.
That's a fact.
Yo, I feel that.
Through richer or poorer.
Yeah, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I want to be, but some issues preventing it, issues being worked through. Nothing's perfect.
At all.
Nothing
Never
is perfect.
will be either.
Exactly.
Never will be. I think marriage is two people finding the imperfections in each other.
Yes.
To making that perfect for each other.
I love the way you just said that.
That's what I think it is.
Yes.
Because nobody on this earth is perfect.
Yes.
But if I can look at you and I can say, all right, everything that you got going on is imperfect, but I can deal with it. I can tolerate it. I can help you change that.
Yes.
And you can look at me and say
it's about finding the flaws in someone else and saying, hey,
this is okay for me.
This is exactly. Yeah. This is okay for me.
And I can help you with this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we can just build towards this.
Marriage is about being, and I love using this word, forgive me. Marriage is about being humble.
Okay. Yeah, that's
You didn't like that?
No, I loved it.
Okay.
I'm not sure some other people would like to hear things, but
again, we put
it's a fact.
We put the
no, we did put the disclaimer.
Contact me directly.
It's humble.
We'll talk.
Humbleness.
It's about being humble, yo.
Okay. And that's where you are with marriage right now.
Yes.
So, how soon do you think you will be?
I don't know. Honest answer. I don't know.
Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, listen, marriage is not one of those things that you
dive into.
Yeah, again, you don't dive into it head first.
Mm-hmm.
You take your time. There's the random
That's
bark.
one of them. I knew it was coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's seen somebody else.
You take your time, you work through it. Again, you learn each other's flaws, what you like and dislike. And again, it's about taking what you dislike and working through it.
Okay, what if you've been with somebody for a long time and they're just not catching the hint? Or they just not getting what if you've been with somebody for a long time and they have no idea who you are as a person?
That depends on how serious you are about that person.
But you love them to death. How do you feel about that?
You work through it.
Work through it.
You work through it.
I'm with it.
Period. Listen, yo, our grandparents, great grandparents, been married how long?
Long time.
I mean, some of them
plus 20.
Yeah, some of them been married 35, 40,
yeah,
married together.
Plus 20.
You know why? Because they worked through stuff.
That's a fact.
Not because they was like, oh, your feet stink, I'm done.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
She said, oh, your feet stink, I'm gonna buy you some baby powder.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Put on them dollars.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They worked through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, they talked, they came to a common denominator and an agreement in the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right. So we gonna that wasn't too bad.
No.
It could have got worse, but it didn't get
I kept it PG.
All right, the last question I got right now, because like I said, we've been talking about my monster of a godchild.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want
we gonna get him in on that episode.
Next time he's gonna be in.
He'll
be here.
He'll be like intermittent. He'll be like jumping through the screen behind us or something.
Because of his little
He's crazy.
So I just wanted to know what it was like, as a cop, as a black man in America, having a son growing up. Like, what's the things that what are the things that you're trying to instill? Like, he's still pretty young.
He's only 4. He just turned 4.
So, I mean, you can still instill some things in him.
Oh, yeah.
But with you being a cop, you know what I mean? Like, he might get targeted. Like, people might make fun of him and try to pick with him just because you're a cop. And that's just the way that the world works, you know what I mean? Unfortunately. And in 10 years, the world is bad now, but it's going to be bad for them. Like, it's going to be horrible for them.
Son, listen, the stuff that me and you dealt with when we was,
we didn't
16,
have to deal
17,
with it now.
We had...
Yeah, it was a luxury for real now that I look back at it.
Son, listen, when you look back at it, when we was 16, 17, 18 years old, the worst thing that we had to deal with were STDs.
I mean...
That was the worst.
The normal ones at that.
Yeah. Like now, you got to worry about overdosing.
For real, because you can get pills from anywhere.
Yeah, you got to worry about somebody being like, here, take this. It's going to make it better.
Yeah, and they think it's something like kids just be eating it up, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what are some...
I mean, listen, not even that. Let's go a little deeper. Like when we was 16, 17, 18, we had social media. We had Facebook. That was really it. We ain't had Snapchat, Instagram. Nope. So, like, even now...
MySpace, maybe.
Right. Yeah, well, we definitely had MySpace.
I
got my start on MySpace.
Yeah. MySpace, Facebook, Yahoo Messenger. Tagged, yeah, stuff like that.
Whoa, we take.
But none of that stuff, though, like, was like it is. Like
it was nowhere near as prevalent as it is now.
That's bad, though.
Like you get on Facebook now and you see the way that people just talk about other people and the way that they just put stuff out there. And we would have never thought of doing this at our age. Yeah. Never.
We wasn't on it for real.
Yeah. But now, I mean, and let's talk about the keyboard gangsters, People get behind their phone and say whatever they want to say and act like can't nobody reach out and touch them.
The bullies and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, with that being said, what's fatherhood like for you, and what are some of the things that you're trying to instill in Monster?
It's different, especially raising a black son. It's different. Even being the police, there's a lot of different things that I try to say to my son in different ways. I mean, he is still very young, I can't get as deep into it as I want to.
Right.
But, it's funny because he recognizes my uniform. He does. I can't say exactly that he knows what I do for a living, but he recognizes when Dad's going to work.
Right.
He knows it. It's obvious. I try to keep him honest, like, dude, you ain't gotta lie to me. Don't. Like, do potty training right now. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. Like, dude, if you got a potty, tell Daddy. He don't always like to tell Daddy until Daddy smell it.
Right.
And then Daddy be like, dude.
Right.
So, for real, like, my biggest thing is just honesty. You can't go wrong being honest.
Nah, you definitely
you can never go wrong just being honest.
Yeah.
I try to put that in and just it just in day-to-day life I try to be the man that my father was to me.
Yeah. Shout out to Pops.
And shouts out.
Because that's my Pops from
Big Whitlow in the building.
Yeah, that's my dude, man. I love that dude.
Yo, we might have to get he might not do it though. He's shy. Like he might do a cameo, like pop him like hi, but I don't
that's
think
about it. He wouldn't do a whole episode.
Yeah, I don't think he got. He might, maybe. We might have to talk to him because listen, Pops got some wisdom.
Yeah, he got some. He's an OG for real.
Pops got some wisdom, but yeah, I try to be to my son what my father was to me.
And I try to help as much as I can too. You know what I mean? Like just little stuff, but. I guess as he get older, we can teach him more in-depth stuff.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Because again, like I said, he's only 4 right now. He's only into, being wild and the iPad and things like that. You know what I mean? But once he starts getting in school, learning certain things, like we can teach him some other stuff.
It's gonna go to
it'll get different.
And he's big for his age too.
Yeah,
so
he's huge.
We gotta get him to sports.
And his head is huge. He got a big ass head.
He got his daddy's head.
I mean, he does have your head.
He's got his daddy's head.
Yeah, man. All right. That was a good talk. That was a nice little talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think you offended anybody too much.
I kept it. I
kept
kept it PG.
Yeah, he kept it PG.
I kept it real, but I kept it PG.
So that was the 6 questions that I had for him. Y'all got to know my best friend a little bit.
What up,
I'm
y'all?
sure he'll be on more episodes where we'll get more in depth about stuff. I just wanted to really introduce him to y'all. You know what I mean? Let him know, because Janine was on the last one. That she's another one of my best friends. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to get to know my peoples. And you know what it is, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. So that was the topic of the day. Again, this is called Open Book.
Open Book.
This is my man Hop, aka Robbie Whitlow, aka Officer Whitlow.
Hey.
You already know what it is. You know what I
Y'all
mean?
got questions? Leave them in the comments.
Yeah, leave them in the comments.
Leave
for
them
a
in the
fact. If you
comments.
got questions or comments or whatever, leave them in the comments. They will get answered. You know what I mean? He follows me too, so he can answer them specifically. You know what I mean? To whatever y'all want to do.
Specifically.
Specifically. Yeah, all of that good stuff. So, all right. So what we gonna get into now? Once I find this app real quick.
Hey.
You already know what it is. It's sports talk, baby.
Sports talk.
It's sports talk. So
just so y'all know, right now my Steelers are up over the Ravens 7-6.
yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now, but we're going to go back to last night's game, which is the playoffs game. I called it. LSU destroyed Oklahoma.
We all knew that was
and
gonna
then
happen.
that Clemson and Ohio State game was really, really good.
It was a great game.
No, it was a really good game.
And in case y'all didn't know, I'm a diehard Buckeye fan.
Yeah.
He's
Anyways,
a Michigan Wolverine.
Yeah.
How we became best friends?
Yeah, I don't know. Because he
Whoa.
likes the Steelers too.
Yeah.
He likes the Steelers, and I hate the Steelers.
College and NFL,
yeah, we just don't agree. We don't agree.
We
at
don't,
all.
but it's my
so
man.
just talking about those, because the bowl games are happening,
Yes.
but they don't really matter like that because they're not really. They just not important games.
It's not the
but
playoffs. It just kind of it don't matter.
So Clemson Clemson beat Ohio State.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all the score of that.
I knew that was going to be a close, tight game. Those are two very evenly matched teams.
It was a good game. I said it was gonna be close, but I thought
flat out it was a good game.
I thought Clemson was gonna pull it out, and they did on some. I mean, there was a lot of questionable calls in that game, man.
So even before you get into the calls, the first quarter, first half.
Ohio State shot themselves in the foot.
I'm a diehard Buckeye fan, but we went 0-3 in the red zone.
Yeah. Getting 6 points out of four red zone trips is nasty.
You can't do that.
Yeah, so
you get in the red zone, you got to put 6 points on the board.
At the end of the day, it's like
Got to put 6 points on the board.
if they would have scored those 4 times, because Ohio State clearly was the better team. The thing about it is Clemson doesn't stand a chance with LSU.
Not at all.
And they're going to wipe the floor with them too. So I don't think that the championship game is going to be any type of exciting at all, because I already know who's going to win.
LSU's coming out.
But Michigan is playing Alabama. I'm not really sure how that game is going to turn out as well. Alabama's probably going to win, but
I beg to differ.
You think Michigan can pull it off?
I think y'all want it more.
I love Michigan to death.
I think y'all want it more.
But we've gotten beat over the top with fast receivers all year.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we lost to Wisconsin, Penn State, and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Alabama has 4 receivers that's fast as hell. We're going to get torched. I'm sorry. I love Michigan to death, but we're going to get torched. It's not going to be nothing.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Yeah, I know. And I appreciate that, Robbie. I love you for that.
Yes.
So that's college football. It's not really much there. And as of right now, let me see what we got.
What we got?
So the games that's happened so far, we have the Jets beat Buffalo 13-6. NFL, yep. Cincinnati beat Cleveland 33-23. Green Bay beat Detroit 23-20. Kansas City beat the Chargers 31-21. Chicago beat Minnesota 21-19. Some of these teams I was not expecting to lose this week.
Not at all,
jeez. New England lost to Miami 27-24, yo. That's crazy. Atlanta beat Tampa Bay in overtime.
Wait.
28-22.
The Saints?
The Saints won. The Saints won 42-10. They killed Carolina.
10.
Wow, 42-10. That's crazy. And the game's going on right now. Like I said, me and him watching the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. It looked like Baltimore about to kick a field goal. And
it's good.
He doesn't miss.
9-7.
So Baltimore's winning 9-7 right now in the second half with 2 minutes left.
Dallas is beating Washington?
Dallas is beating Washington 13-3.
Did Dak do his dance?
Dak did do the little.
No, okay, all right.
Dak did it. So Dallas is winning 13-3. Denver, Oakland is tied up at 3. The Rams are beating the Cardinals 16-7. Philly and New York are playing. They tied 3-3. That's the game of the week.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is beating Indianapolis, the Colts 13-10. The Titans are winning 14-7 over the Texans, and that's all that's happening right now. And the Sunday night game is, and I'm going home to watch this game. San Francisco and Seattle. That game is gonna be off the hook.
Whoa.
That's gonna be a good ass game, and I'm going home to watch that. But that's what that is. I don't think anybody's playing on Monday night because the wild card division playoffs start next week.
Yes.
So there is no more Monday night games. There is no more Thursday night, and there's nobody.
Sunday.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Saturday and Sunday on the way to the Super Bowl. Yeah. That's what that's gonna be. So there's no Monday night games. There's no more Thursday night games, and I'm sad because football's coming to an end. It sucks. It's coming to an end, but
nobody likes this time of year.
I know. Also, though, the Mavericks are playing the Lakers tonight on ESPN at 9:30. That's another game that I get to watch. Luka Magic against LeBron. You already know what I'm talking about.
It's all fun and games till the cops show up.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Where this is sports talk, but it is. I'm
just saying.
All right, so. That's sports talk. It's not really much to talk about on that, but we're there. Boom. This is gonna be. We're gonna switch over and sit down right now.
Cinema sit down.
Yeah, cinema sit down. What I'm gonna tell you to watch is if you
haven't seen it, Netflix 6 Underground.
Oh yeah, I said it already.
Oh
but
man,
yeah, you can tell that shit is the truth.
Whoa,
right?
that's the truth.
Yeah,
bro.
6 Underground is the truth.
Great movie.
So that's his pick. I would say watch Jacob Ladders starring Michael Ealy.
Also,
it's a remake, but it's really good, and you have to watch to the end because it's really confusing up until the end. You have to watch it until the end, but it's really good. Mm-hmm.
Netflix, don't fuck with cats.
That. And Kevin Hart has a docuseries out too.
I haven't watched that, but I've heard it's great.
You have to watch it because it's great. Like, it talks about his cheating scandal, how hard working it is. I mean, how hard working he is.
Yes.
And his is called Don't F This Up.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that too. And if you started watching You, it's the series You about a stalker and he falls in love with people, and it's weird, but it's really, really good. So 6 Underground, Don't Fuck with Cats.
Whoa.
Kevin Hart's documentary.
Yes.
Don't F This Up.
Yes.
And You. Those are 4 things for y'all to go and watch. You know what I mean? Like with the new year coming up. You know what I mean? Yeah. All of that stuff is mad good. Trust me. It's all good stuff.
You won't regret it.
You will not regret it.
Leave you on the edge of your seat.
I promise. You
be waiting for more.
I promise you won't regret it. So with all of that being said, this is the last segment. You already know what it is. Like I said, we wasn't cheersing earlier, but we cheersing now.
Hey.
This is when we send y'all off with a drink. We got some grapefruit, lime and Google. That's what we
Lime
get.
and Cools.
Kugels, whatever.
Kugels.
And we got the
Voodoo Ranger
IPAs. A lot of people don't like IPAs because they super hoppy. It's an acquired taste.
It's definitely acquired.
But real beer drinkers drink them.
Real beer drinkers.
And we just chilling.
Hi, Tim.
You know what I mean? Tim, shout out to Timmy.
Hey.
Timmy D. He got me hooked on the real beer. You know what I mean? So this is the part where we say goodbye. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is my best friend, my man, my brother from another mother. This is my man, Officer Hop, a.k.a. Hop, a.k.a. Robbie Whitlow. This is my man until the death of us. You already know what it is. Thank you guys for another great episode.
What up?
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, I need 5 more.
Hey, come here.
I need 5 more subscribers to meet my 100 quota or my 200 quota.
Damn it.
I need my just 200.
Come here.
I need 5 more to meet 200.
Get up here.
You know what I mean?
You gotta say bye.
He's trying to say bye.
Look, come here. Look. No, don't
Up
be
here.
Look. Up here.
He in trouble. He think he in trouble because he's sitting on the couch.
He's not allowed on the couch.
But he's allowed now and he don't know how to act. So there he is. That's him right there. You can see his face. There you go.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
All right, so we in here. That's it.
What up?
Thank you guys for tuning in.
I appreciate your time. Thank you for allowing me to join in on this.
Thanks for coming through. I actually came through to your house.
You did.
It's all good.
You got codes and keys.
All of that
and
good stuff. Here goes Roxy. Say hi, Rox. Roxy wanted to say bye too. So with that being said, we out. I'm gonna hit y'all up next time. You heard?
Later.